Great, camera's rolling. Get myself into position. Okay. Hey there folks, so this lesson, third one of the year that I've done, roughly based on blogs and some form of online learning and assessment. This one, strictly speaking, is not about blogs. This is about a program called Padlet, but it uses a lot of the same kind of information as blogs in that you can put media up on screen, share it very, very quickly and review it very, very quickly. Coming to the end of the year, one of the big problems that I find that we always have, and you'll get with your students, is asking them to reflect on something and to review something and to do an evaluation. And if you ask a student to do an evaluation, you think you are torturing them sometimes. So I've used Padlet now since Gordon kind of introduced it back in about January, February. I've used it quite a few times, particularly with level 1 and level 2 students, as a way of doing peer assessment and as a way of doing evaluation. And students respond to it really, really quickly, partly because it's a quick way of sharing information and partly because they like the way of making the layout. It's an online wall, is Padlet, goes up on the screen there. You can set it up just by going to padlet.com and organising a Google account or sign up with your Google account. So if you've got a blog, you can automatically use that same login and password to get to Padlet. But you can put any kind of media up, so you can tap into it and start typing. You can tap into it and load sound files or video files. Maximum size of a file is 25 megabytes. So if you were talking about sound files or video files, they'll have to be well compressed or MP3s. But it's still a quick way of doing information. What I thought we'd do is, just to get the ball rolling, I'm going to show this little, has anyone seen it? Mm-hmm. Yeah. Have you all seen it before? Has everyone seen it before? Alright, okay. We'll show this movie, have a little talk about it, and then we'll do the little bit on feedback. Now the feedback that you'll actually get is the same feedback that goes into your critical online reflection there in Blackboard. So by the time you've actually put your feedback, which we're going to do through that little camera there, right? It'll go up on the screen and you just send the link. Now you might have noticed, yeah, you might have noticed, I don't want my picture to be taken. Have you noticed there's 3 little animation models at the front? Right? One for each person. Because some students, there might be the most talkative student going, right, and they don't mind getting up in front of an audience and singing or performing or acting. But if you ask them to stand in front of a camera, they kind of completely freeze up. What we're interested in here is some sort of record of the comments. We don't need to see your faces for this bit. You can actually film one of the models if you want, as long as you can hear the sounds. Right? So that's what that's there for. Hey, here's the movie. So we'll just have a watch. I'll turn the camera off for this little bit because there's no point in watching this because it's already here.
Every country on earth at the moment is reforming public education. There are 2 reasons for it. The first of them is economic. People are trying to